Good everyone, welcome to today's video. Today it's a first battle in the Hampden TB Mk1. Now you may notice the red out T20 or T126 there. Unfortunately, first game I took it out and obviously started recording and everything, my game crashed. So I'll probably do the second battle in that thing at some point because well, my game just completely died. I have no idea why. But to appease that, just until I can record that and everything, I thought I'd do the Hampden. So obviously the Hampden, nicknamed the Flying Suitcase in real life, was a British, well, it claims to be a medium bomb. I mean, that makes sense given the payload. And well, the Russians acquired a load of these after we saw no need of them. The Hampden was quite old by the time the war had started. I think this was a 1936 bomber. And she was getting on a bit in British service. We still used them until like 1941, I believe. But these old girls were getting on a bit. So obviously we had to give them to someone because we didn't want to just scrap them and everything and just get rid of them. But no, we gave them to the Russians. Naturally, though, the Russians had to find some way of improving it. And to be honest, I actually agree with this improvement. They've put a Berezin UB machine gun in a ball turret with 400 rounds. And to be honest, this is actually a pretty good ball turret from when I've tested it. Obviously, the lower turret is unchanged, the nose gun under here is unchanged, and the Browning machine gun in the front is unchanged. But obviously the bomb load. But that is really your main difference with this Hampden, and that could make the difference between life and death. Not only that, we could gunship with this thing. I have got the belt set to universal. For our offensive gun, which is the 7.7 Browning, we have the 7.7 set to universal, and the 7.7 Vickers machine guns are set to universal as well. Now, we are obviously laden with a load of bomb choices. We do have the 6x 500 pounders, or the 4x 1000 pounder, or the 2x, and the 2x 500. Obviously, this is what you get stock in a normal Hampden. This is what you get in the next upgrade, etc., etc. We do get a torpedo. Severely doubt I'm going to use it, but you never know. We'll just see. But yeah, let's hope this goes a little better and my game doesn't crash. But I got abandoned factory. I drove about, 200 meters and then my game crashed. I have no idea why it crashed. I did notice before my game crashed, a couple of other people's game crashed, so I reckon there's a sort of server issue happening at the moment. But to be honest, I'm not all that fussed because I can just do the second battle, but at the same time, that's a death on my scorecard, which isn't my fault. And, well, Gaijin have been very well aware about their server issues. I mentioned it in the Panzer III, or the T3 first battle. And yet, Gaijin just don't fix their game. I'm not being funny, like this many game crashing bugs that I've seen recently. This, like, if I was doing this for my assignment, I would not let this game, I would not let a game go out the door like this. Like, no chance. I'd be staying up endless nights to try and fix the bastard, but that's just me. But anyway, I will see you all in the battle. And we've got our first game on Essen. Good map, very good map for this sort of aircraft. So, obviously we do have the big boys loaded, so we are going to go for ground targets and things like that. And if we get the chance, we might gunship 111 with the top turret, so there's that. But I do like the Hampden. Both models of Hampden. I've always liked the Hampden, so you can sort of understand why I went for it. Not only that, I could use this thing in ground forces, which the bomb loads are spectacular. I mean, we've got two 500s on the outside, we've got four 1000 on the inside, so we've got a good bomb load. Very good bomb load. You look at that Sunderland, and that's carrying 2,000 pounds, we're carrying 5,000. We do suffer in terms of flight performance for it, but I'm more than happy to trade that. Right, so, battle plan. I think, personally, because I think it takes 3 1000s to kill a base, if I remember rightly. I think it's 3 at this BR. I can't quite remember. What I'm thinking is, if we hit the right-hand base, because obviously we'll need to climb anyway a bit, we can then use the 500 pounders on some ground targets, because I don't really want to waste the 1000 pounders on like one artillery piece. I mean, that artillery piece and that SPG down there, and those two artillery that have always been bugged, and guys who just never fixed it. We could potentially do that as well, so we'll just see how we go. I have to admit, this is a lovely plane to fly. I've always liked the Hampden. It's just such a smooth aircraft to fly. It's smooth, it handles nicely. Oh god, no, that Ju-87's going for that Sunderland. If there's one thing you don't do in a Ju-87, it's go for a Sunderland. Yeah, we're not bothered about flipping Ju-87, pal. Playing fighter. So like I say, I believe it's 3, or it could be 2. I'm going to try 2, because he's just got a base kill with 0.378, so I'm going to try 2 bombs. One, two. I'm going to, like I say, I'm just going to try 2. If I can't get it with 2, I'll learn to drop 3 from now. Alright, now I'll drop... Is that the one I wanted? No, that's a different one. That's a different target to what I was looking for. So, yeah, we've still got 2 1000. Yeah, it is enough. Brilliant. So we'll go 2 1000s on this base, and then we'll go for the bugged artillery with the 2 500s, because that'll be more than enough. You gotta really do testing and all that. Oh shit, HE100. Oh boy, always have to come up for a Russian Hampden, don't you? Look how he just helicopters up for us. I think he's got a friend as well. That's Sunderland. I love it how he immediately races for a bomber kill. I bet this guy's like, what, level 10? How do you think I feel? Ow, 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 ow. Not the engines, not the engines. Anything but those engines. I kind of need them to maintain flight. Go on, fuck off. Fucking retard. Have you noticed though how he's only targeted me because I'm in a premium Hampden? Let's have a look at that guy. Level 9. Oh, he's smurfing, you can tell. What a sad bastard is all I'll say. Alright, he's going up for the Sunderland. That's good for me, because then I can turn around and get the bugged artillery. Which has not been touched yet. Good, 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 good. I think he's leaking water, so he's going to have to return to base now. I do love that though, because he comes straight for the premium Hampden. Oh, premium Hampden, I must kill it. It's so important to the battle. No, it freaking isn't. I haven't even fired my freaking pilot control gun yet. That's the sort of shit you get in lower tiers of. This thing's really shaking about the place, isn't it? That's turbulence for you. Yep, Mk1 just crashed. We've got I-15s and then flipping F3Fs ground pounding. That's not help at all to the team, my friend. And just look at that team. It's like, oh. I've still got that sad prick. He really thought I wouldn't clock him as like a smurfer or something. There we go, 2 ground targets. Is that Doe going for a crack at the Sunderland? If so, that's ridiculously funny because Doe has pretty much no defensive armament or offensive. I mean, it has some, but that's an E. And he's going for a Sunderland in it. Flippin' hell. What is he doing? You madman. Well, we might as well take the opportunity. Instead of returning to base, we'll hunt this guy down. He's taking hits. I can tell that right now. He was not leaking oil earlier. This guy's playing fighter, so we do want to be careful of him. Alright, my flaps in. Yes, they are. Good. Just checking. No, my luck. Do not try this at home, people. Oh god, I'm gonna rip first. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Don't rip, you bastard. Do not rip, you bastard. Woo, that was close. Nearly ripped the fucking wings off, but we're okay. Oh, that was close. God, that was close to ripping our wings off. If I had to pull that then. Like I said, because she's a British bird at heart, she can pull out. I had to make at least one joke like that. Are you really trying to cap that runway, dude? Oh my giddy heart. Well, might as well take the opportunity. It's technically not strafing. It's not an active airfield. I'll get the assist out of it at least. There we go. Job done. Yes, I can already hear people like, hello folk, cringing at that joke, but he'll understand it. Because she's still British bird at heart, she can pull out unless it's something entirely different. So, that's one. That's two. Pull up. So means she can pull out. Same can't be said for hello phone. If you want to, you can ask him about that. He'll like that comment. Nice, final blow. 2 bases, 6 ground targets, and an assist on that doe. I'll take that for a first flight. And my game didn't crash, thank God for that. So not a bad result. We got off to a pretty decent start with the Hampden. Obviously no air kills. I was hoping to get the kill on that doe, but I don't know why he would capture it with wheels up. Because you can't capture a runaway with wheels up. It would just kill you, but whatever. But not a bad first flight. Obviously, we did get to see that Smurfer. I highly suspected he was a low level, judging by his maneuvers. But he's a smurfing cunt, so I don't care. But even so, we got away with it. We showed that the Hampden can pull out of a dive that is nearly fatal to it, but it's because she's British. That's why. But anyway, I will let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's first flight in the Hampden, and I will see you all on the next one.